fan of your channel.
Thank you very much. Do you mind being on the interwebs?
Not at all. I'm a paralegal student myself.
You're paralegal? Where are you from?
Toronto.
You're studying law. Or no, you're doing paralegal.
Well, I mean, it's legal studies. So I started learning about the law to do better advocacy for myself. I tried to argue a constitutional challenge against Brian's law.
Pro se litigant?
Yeah.
Self-represented? Okay.
Which is fun. But I find like in the profession of law in Canada, there's not a lot of constitutional understanding by the practice. It seems like it's an area that most people shy away from. And I think that's maybe part of the reason why we've gotten into this situation with, like, I don't consider I'd say our justice system has slipped into disrepute, that the living tree of the law is probably dead in this country. And I think it falls on the legal profession to start kind of drafting new solutions for some form of legal system to replace what's here, because I don't think it's working at all.
Well, no comment, but I have disagreed heavily with some of the recent decisions coming out on the quarantine hotels, the curfews out of Quebec. What was the other one? A lot of decisions I have been in thorough disagreement with, but they're at the lower levels. One day, in 5 years, the Supreme Court will say, yeah, lo and behold, all of those edicts and diktats that you were governed by for 2 years were unconstitutional.
Well, I mean, even Justice Phillips in his decision to block unvaccinated people from serving on juries, I think like vaccination is more of a political issue than a health issue, and so a lot of what the judge said was not scientifically sound. But you see that in other cases like Thompson v. Ontario as well, and it seems like the legal profession is deferring to scientific experts and not trying to adjudicate truth claims made by scientists. So then you have this thing where there's dueling experts.
Oh yeah, no, there's always that's the beautiful thing. There's always dueling experts in court, and for whatever the reason, both experts of the diverging parties always seem to have mutually incompatible, diametrically opposed expertise. But we haven't even had the public debate for a lot of these measures. I'll be discussing this today in the segment on Brian Peckford. So I gotta see.
One last question.
Yeah, please go for it.
Have you had a chance to review Hannah Rose's application to the ICC? She's a UK human rights
I can
lawyer.
guarantee you I haven't.
It's definitely worth looking into. It's 45 pages. It alleges crimes against humanity. It names Dr. Fauci.
Oh, is this the case out of India, or is this the case out of the United States?
Out of the United Kingdom. It's
Okay.
at the ICC in The Hague, not to be confused with Kevin Annette's BS, International Common Law Court, or any of these other false judicial, or even Reiner Fulrich's kind of mock trial that he's doing to try and raise awareness. This is a real application to the ICC. You can see it yourself at hannaroselaw.co.uk.
Okay, thank you very much.
All right, thank you.
Nice to meet you.
Keep doing the great work.
Thank you very much.